Hi, Gabby. We're starting at exactly 7:10, okay?
Roger that. No problem.
Hey, hello, everyone. How are you doing? I see people are just a bit quiet right in here. Probably just excited about the graduation. Caitlin, it's good to see you again. Probably saw you like on one session. Probably saw you like on one session before we saw the big smile, joyful face again. So how did everybody find? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yo, okay, what's up, man?
Nah. Just all right, man. On your side?
Yo, sharp, my man. Yo, check your DM, check your DM. I just sent you something, yeah?
Ah, sweet. I'll check it, bro. Oh, yeah, nah. No sweat.
All right.
I've got us, bro. I've got us,
Where's
bro.
David? Where's David?
David is on leave, so he'll only be back next week. So I'm attending on our behalf. You always got to
All right.
have a rep that's
All right.
pulling the team's weight,
So,
pulling
so
the
you're
team's
gonna
weight.
handle, so just check the DM I've sent you, then you're gonna handle that part, yeah?
All right, sweet. Mhm. Oh, sweet. I got the first one. Was there a second message?
You got the first one on LinkedIn, yeah?
Mm, now this one right here on the group DM for Zoom.
Okay, cool. All right, no worries, my man. Let's see. We're starting off in 6 minutes. Just allow me a few minutes to organize my ends and then we start. Hope everybody is all right.
How you doing? How you doing? I'm gonna be picking on different random names today. If you're not gonna be speaking up, letting us know how you doing, your name's gonna be called out. Jason, how you doing? How you doing? Ibrahim, Fasui, Vonget, come let us know how you doing. How did you guys find the task you were given over the weekend? So compared to what you might have come across before, did you find it challenging or did you find it easy? Come, let us know. Raise your hand. Not you don't even raise your hand. Just jump onto the mic and let us know. Abu Bakr, Akogu, Omiale, let us know. Let us know. Don't be shy, guys. You can see that to build that connection with you. I'm literally switching on my camera so that you can see who it is behind behind the voice.
Yo, big up Obakeng. You become the MC officially. Gabby, Obakeng has taken over.
Yeah, yeah. Let her rock. Let her rock until we start at 7:10.
I'm learning tips from you, Gabs. Yo, Gabs always has the big smile on her face. That energy that she brings. Oh my word. And then, guys, do not look at the benevolent face and just think that she's all about the camera. This lady's pushing some heavy stuff. If you do your research properly, you will realize that you are talking to a big hitter. And for the first time ever, we are seeing Palesa pop up on the screen. Oh, Congratulations, huh? Guys, you see, feminine and masculine energy balancing each other out. You can see that when the knowledge all comes in together, big player moves are coming in. Adamu, thank you, man, for switching on your camera. That's very lovely, brother. That's very lovely. It's nice to see you, huh? Got a big smile there. We can see you. You're working on your earpods there, yeah, listening to some Jay Z. Mohammed. Oh, he's got the big smile on. My brother, we are glad to see all the faces today for graduation. So let us know, share with us. How was your experience? I know most of you guys are on the tech side, so building is your thing. But when you had to be on the fundamental side, how did you find it? Was it amazing? Did it open up your brain even more to understand that if you're going to be presenting something to market, how to put it in words? Because for my teammates, the lesson that they learned was uh, taking that idea from a technical viewpoint into a viewpoint that could be understood by the end consumer. How did you guys find it? Please do let us know. Mhm. I'm going to be picking on you, Palesa. People are shy to talk. So, Palesa, please let us know, how did you find the task, the end assignment that was given? How did you handle it, especially being a guru, technician guru on the tech side? Yeah, you wanna know, you wanna know, you wanna know. Yeah, this is building the confidence, guys. You building when you're building amazing things, you're gonna be on the world stage anyway. So you might as well start now. All right. Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Adams,
don't mind
Dominique.
talking if you need
Mhm.
someone to talk. I just feel like, well, for me, talking is not the issue, but I found a lot of things fascinating with this course. I think especially after my engagement with the Femelex cohort, Gabby knows about this. Um, I've been exposed to a totally different world to what I'm used to here in South Africa. Remember, I practice law daily. I just like go to court, come back, you draft this and that. So it's all like things you know already. So it was a bit challenging to be technical and also to ask for help from people from people who didn't even study what you are doing right now. I would ask for help from people who studied agriculture, for example. I have a friend who is an agricultural scientist. I asked for help from him. And I also inquired about a lot of things from some guys who work in NGOs, especially about the tools that they use in data analysis. I wanted to understand this whole concept because I felt like maybe in our group I'm a bit behind, and I might not be able to draft an idea that would really be marketable in that sense. And also, like when you study law, on my part, I used to be bad at numbers and all stuff. So I think when I joined the No Long thing, I just
Yo,
thought, oh,
Lester,
okay.
sorry, questions.
Yeah.
Questions. Sorry to cut you off, but you have a whole speech you're gonna give in about four
Okay.
minutes. So it's now 7:10, where I'm at least it is. Gabby, you wanna take over the mic because we're running a tight ship tonight and we wanna follow the running order. So we're gonna have all the mentors that are in the course speaking, at least most of them. And we're also going to have some select students who are picked based on their participation and engagement with the course. So I request that you maintain the time slots that you've been allocated. So for students especially, you're just going to speak for 1 minute because we've paired the students. So it's a 2 minute slot for the students. So 1 minute each. It's basically just like you know what you're gonna say. You probably big up yourselves or whatever it is, but just do your thing within the 1 minute. And Gabby, I'm handing over mic to you.
Can everyone hear me well? Just indicate.
You're audible.
Fantastic. So good afternoon, first of all, because afternoon in Barbados. Good morning, wherever you are, and good night, depending on where you're tuning in from. So welcome to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our viewers. If you're tuning in from the live stream as well, or if you're part of our excellent replay audience, welcome to you as well. This is the historic inaugural graduation ceremony of the No Long Ting Ideathon and Bootcamp in collaboration with Blockchain Let's Group and Crypto Mondays Caribbean, who are the brain children behind this incredibly innovative education program for all things Web3 and blockchain. So I know you're probably wondering, who am I? And if you are here for the first time, watching the graduation, and this is a reconnection with my NLT family. My name is Gabrielle Gay. I am the Director of Educational Initiatives at Crypto Mondays Caribbean, and it's such an honor to be here because, with my background as founder of the Erling Bradshaw Foundation, we are committed to the promulgation of law and technology education to over 10 million plus leaders and professionals across the world. So when the brainchild, the genius behind this, attorney Brian Mondo, reached out to me and said, come on, Gabby, let's be a part of this. I'm building Crypto Mondays Caribbean. We're doing No Long Thing. I said, yes, of course. You do not have to ask me twice. And we partnered our FemLex cohort program with this initiative. And the FemLex cohort is our largest, first of its kind, legal tech and climate program for women in law, technology, and climate. So why is No Long Ting so important? Why is a bootcamp of this nature so critical? Because you see, financial literacy and education and fintech growth are inextricably linked. If anyone looks at the research between these two areas, the Bank of International Settlements, as well as the World Economic Forum, linked the fact that the more individuals, particularly from developing countries and small island developing states, are educated in fintech, it then creates a direct growth in fintech markets. We've even had the CEO of Fintech Islands, Alison Hunt. She was speaking to the fact that there has been a 340% growth in the fintech sector in the Caribbean and other developed countries. So what does this mean? This means that programs like No Long Ting are perfectly positioned to take advantage and bringing you, the participants, along for this ride and putting you at the forefront of the fintech education revolution to not only educate yourselves mentally, but also to make you better candidates financially and professionally in the job market to take over this revolution as it arises. So once again, welcome to our graduation. Thank you so much to all of our mentors and our partners, because we could not have done this without you. So speaking of mentors and partners and individuals who were critical to the success of this historic ideathon and app, we are going to invite some remarks from our partners, Divya Prashant and Janina Miles, and they are coming from HQ NFTs and Journey On.
Hi. Thanks, Gabrielle. That's a little hard act to follow, but hi, everyone. I'm Divya. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Journey On. We are an NFT no-code platform, and we use blockchain as our core infrastructure in the background. So we're really excited to say that for this inaugural No Long Thing blockchain course, we will be doing the certificates for everybody who graduates from the program, and we'll continue that sort of collaboration with Brian and Gabrielle. into the future as well. And just talking a little bit about what we do. Well, I presume from the last couple of days that you spent during this course, you will have learned a lot about what happens in the back end and on the blockchain. So what we have developed is a no-code platform. I can just quickly take you through this. It's not a lesson, but just gives you a feel for what happens when you actually don't see the blockchain in the back end at all, and you're only seeing a bunch of front end. So I'll actually show you how we are minting those, not, I wouldn't say minting, we are creating a contract, a smart contract with your certificates in the backend. And eventually, Brian and the team will share a link with you wherein you can click on the link and claim your certificate. So I'll just quickly show you how this is done so you get a feel for how all of this comes together at some point in time.
Yeah, and Divya, you have the co-host, right? So you can share the screen as well.
Brilliant. So got a lot happening, but we'll get there. Okay, so this is our no-code infrastructure platform. So in the back end, what happens with this platform is that we create NFTs on various chains, including Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and even Bitcoin Satoshi version. So there are 4 chains that we use, but this specifically for this particular event, the NFTs are going to be created on the Solana blockchain. And I've already created a smart contract in the backend. Again, this is all no code, so you will never see what's happening in the backend. And that's the beauty of how you've got to make any of your implementation, especially in the blockchain space. If you're looking to get make it a product that everybody can use and share, then it's got to be easy and seamless, and that's exactly what we do. Here, I'm going to be adding the NFTs onto the platform, so it gives you a feel for. So now I've already built what is called a smart contract in the backend, and I'm adding NFTs to the platform. And here I'm saying that I need to add 10 NFTs, right? And how we go about this is, so this NFT is nothing but is your digital certificate. So here you go. Right. So these are all the individuals who have graduated. So that's their names. And say okay. And that's the certificate that we'll add. So you can see how seamless we've made it. There's a lot of complexity in the background that is hidden away, and you wouldn't even know that that complexity is there. And what you're getting at the end of it is actually just just a visual certificate, but in the back end, it's being generated as an NFT. It's on the blockchain, on the Solana blockchain, and every time you mint, every single mint is an NFT that you're minting your certificate forever on the Solana blockchain. Certificate and name. So right, got it right here, perfect. So this is generating. So now what's happening is, okay, I'm going to just pause sharing because these are some, I'll have to put in some details. So just let me give you a minute. Admin. Okay. Okay, so now share again. Right, so there we go. So you can see what I've done is I have actually created these certificates as NFTs on the blockchain now. All of this is now on what you would call an IPFS. That's like another additional layer that sits on the blockchain, on the Solana blockchain. And every time now this certificate is created, there's a hash. I'm sure the details must have, somebody must have spoken to you about, the hashing and such in the previous lessons. So I'm not going into the details, but you get the long and short of it. Every time a certificate is created, the hash is put onto the blockchain. So each of these certificates is now on the blockchain. So now when I'm saying upload, it gets uploaded. So this is a process where in the backend, what's happening is, so what we've done is we've kind of removed all those layers out. So it's abstracted. So you don't see what's actually happening in the backend, but actually on the backend, the images are now put onto the IPFS. And once it goes onto the IPFS, and then we say create the contract or add to the contract, the hash is not the hash, sorry, the NFTs are associated with that particular contract. And then eventually, when you as an individual um, are given access to the certificate to claim your certificate, that's when you will put a hash onto the blockchain saying, hey, I have actually successfully graduated from the No Long Thing course, and I have now got a certificate and it's forever on the blockchain. So now what's happening is it's now writing that information into the contract. So you can see how beautiful it is. While we've done all of that, detailed back-end understanding of how these things work, now you're actually seeing in practice what it actually means for you and me as absolute lame, people who do not understand anything in the back end. What it really means is this. This is what is happening in the front end. And so you can see how powerful this is as a technology. It can be used from anything as simple as an image to something as wonderful as a certificate to even having, tracking the movement of goods and services, from one location to the other. So it's very powerful what is possible with the blockchain and with NFTs. So in the meantime, I can just quickly show you what it looks like, So each of this is a certificate. So, and it's on the blockchain. And when you get an email, you can actually claim it. The minute you click the claim, that's when you're actually putting a hash on the blockchain saying that, oh, this is my certificate and this is mine to keep. And when you do that on what would happen is this particular NFT is saved onto your wallet. And eventually you should be able to move it anywhere, any of the wallets that you want, as long as it's a Solana wallet. But that's the beauty of this particular certificate. It stays there on the ether forever, basically. So there it is. It's almost complete. So once you're done, so as you can see, it's uploaded. It's all the 10 of them have been uploaded, and now it's part of the contract. And it's as simple as that, really. If you remove all the complexities, you can make it as simple as this. And that's the beauty of simplifying technology, I suppose.
Wow, Divya, thank you for that.
Thank you so much for that, Divya. Come on,
Wait,
guys. Let's
Gabi,
drop
Divya hasn't given us to dispatch our students, like
Of course. Yes, yes, yes.
some words of advice.
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely, guys, if you're working, doesn't matter what you do. I think you've got to find an absolute. You got to find a use case that works for that particular audience. Whatever you do, you find a real world scenario that you need to work on and actually bring some improvements. Don't just work on a project because you like it, because that might not go anywhere. You do it in your free time, but I would say in terms of actually kind of solving a problem, look for a problem to solve and then work towards it. And you don't have to use blockchain for everything. You don't have to use AI for everything. You might need AI for something. You might need AI, blockchain for something completely different. So you make a decision as to what you want. Or sometimes you could run a very simple business where you're actually just having a cookie shop or you're having a coffee chain, but just be mindful what you're using for what sort of a problem you're trying to solve. So I think that for me is a big one. Don't try and boil the ocean. Be very careful in terms of the problem you're going after, and be very siloed, I would say, sort of. You don't have too many problems that you're going after. Probably just go after one or two problems, rather just one problem. And again, use your technology and the tools depending on what you're trying to do. So for us, as I said, we started with a no-code infrastructure platform. I mean, Brian has seen our journey from the very beginning. So, we did, NFTs as a no-code platform, but today we do train tickets on the blockchain. We also do various other sort of, use cases within both the transportation and otherwise. So that's my 2 cents, I suppose. And
Thank
yeah,
you,
keep
Divya.
going at it. Yeah.
Yeah, and before Divya goes and Matt Green is getting hot on his heels to come on next, Divya, remind them where to follow you on LinkedIn and all your social platforms as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So please do follow us on HQNFT. So that we will be issuing the certificates for this particular course. So follow us on Instagram and on Twitter. I think Brian, I'll give you the links to
Okay,
both.
that's fine.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, and it's still going to be on this recording anyway. So thank you so much, Divya.
You're welcome. Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, next on we have Matt Green, solicitor from Lawrence Stephen, UK. So Matt, let me just pin you. All right, there you go, Matt.
Hi everyone. Look, it's been great. Obviously, Brian and I, old friends. Gabrielle is a new friend now, and it's great to see and speak to people from. I think the other day it was Lesotho, wasn't it? From Lesotho all the way to the Caribbean. I think we had some people from Asia. I don't get an opportunity to speak about this industry to people all over the world and from those diverse backgrounds, so it's fantastic. I think from a sense of where everybody is around the world, I think it's a matter of being confident in doing what you're doing, right? So, for instance, I was a trademark and copyright law, and I was able to work on cases relating to blockchain and have hopefully made a dent in my industry. And my sense of things is that in each of these jurisdictions in which people operate, whether it's in law or finance and tech, if you're developing something, because it's all so new, everybody has a really good opportunity to do something very positive. So, follow Brian, follow Gabrielle, follow the people in this industry, follow me on LinkedIn or whatever social media, but use your connections and use the opportunities in tech and your local jurisdictions and areas to do a great job, because you can. It comes from all different places.
Thanks, Matt. Short and sweet. Gabby, back to you in studio.
Fantastic. And I love what both Divya and Matt highlighted. First things first, let's put some claps in the chat for Divya. Hello, HQ NFTs coming through with your graduation certificates. And where else in the world besides No Ting Bootcamp would you have your certificates minted live and direct, taking you into the process? So thank you, HQ NFTs, for that wonderful exposition on how this technology works and how we can simplify NFTs for this generation and new revolution. And that also segues to what NLT stands for. It's about simplifying and bringing opportunities. And speaking of which, thank you so much, Matt Green, as well, attorney, for speaking about the fact that this is what it's about, bridging the gaps between regulatory compliance, between the law, and between education, which is what NLT is all about. And you know what else we're about? We're about our students. And this is going to be our first student reflection coming in strong. Before that, though, we will have a talk actually by Women in Blockchain Talks. Now, one of the things that NLT is very passionate about is the fact that we are extremely focused at Crypto Monday Caribbean and Blockchain Let's Group and NLT on women in tech, promotion of women in tech, as well as the promotion of education for women in technology and children by proxy as well. And as you know, once you have the hand that rocks the cradle, you're connected to the hand that connects the entire world. So speaking to us from Women in Blockchain Talks, we have Lavinia Osborne. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming, Lavinia.
Sorry, Gabby. Lavinia just messaged me. She's not feeling well, so she couldn't make it. So we'll just proceed with the students. So, but we recognize Lavinia and Women in Blockchain Talks, the partners and mentors on the course. And Lavinia, we wish you a speedy recovery. So, Gabby, let's proceed with the student.
No problem at all. So as I mentioned earlier, it's really also not just about women and children, but also about student participation and student building here at NLT. So moving into our first student reflection, we have Shamsuddin as well as Franklin Nadu, who will come and speak to us and give us a little background on what was their key takeaways from being a part of the program. So 2 minutes on the clock, Shamsuddin and Franklin, take it away.
Hello, thank you very much, Gabriel, for having me up here. And before I proceed, I would like to start by recognizing the outstanding personalities who took their precious time to be with us from the beginning of this boot camp up to this finish line. The very big personality, person of Mr. Brian, the founder, Mr. Brian, Blockchain Group founder, and Kish, Nino, and Great, and all the personalities that took their time to be with us, and our fellow students who happens to be here with us. I say a very big congratulations to our fellow students and a very big thank you to our resource personnel for taking their time to be with us. Indeed, this is an outstanding occasion of which is a premium information that has been shared from the D1 up to this finish line. I say a very big thank you for that. And over the first 2 weeks, we have immersed ourselves in the world of blockchain, exploring regulatory compliances, risk management, strategic market entry, and through engaging session and interactive discussion. And we gain valuable insight and clarity on the legality surrounding this emerging technology. So thank you very much. And I extend an uncountable gratification for all the resource personnel. With the look of things, we started this journey with a very big number, and coming to the finish line, look at the number who were able to took the exam is very, very unfortunate, but still, I encourage with the student to apply the skills we've learned in this boot camp in solving our community and the local problems. It's indeed something great. So thank you very much once again, Blockchain Group, Mr. Brian, and thank you very much, Gabuge. Thank you very much, everybody, for having us here. It's actually, we're gonna miss all of now. So thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much, Shamsuddin. Franklin?
Hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Shout out to Blockchain Lex. Shout out to Gabriel. I can't really see that your name much. Shout out to Devon. Shout out to Mr. Nino. To actually all the instructors. Shout out to you guys. You guys did a great job hosting this wonderful training. For me, I won't really be saying much, but for those coming into the space of blockchain technology, for me, actually, I started out as data analyst, then I hopped on to meet some friends. That's one thing about the power of networking, as they always say in the training. And they were into blockchain, but they have not really introduced me to blockchain. You guys actually, you guys should be grateful you had this whole introduction and stuff of blockchain, because I never had it actually. I just jump, you know, when you just jump into the river, like just go in direct. I was just in. I didn't even know what is node or what is, I didn't even know those ones. So you guys should be glad and thank you. I got a message on the group. Somebody was asking me what's Sheila's, what's just see it as basically people that does the marketing of crypto projects. That's all. Then what else do I want to talk about? And my fintech actually, that was my first gig actually when I even came into this technology space and IT, because I was a former marketing manager for Darling Air, is a Wivon company in Nigeria. So coming into the space of IT, I just moved into products marketing. Then from there, I just switching into crypto projects marketing. Understand? I have group of Sheilas, I have group of I have group of people we work to promote projects. Somebody's talking in the background.
Sorry, let me just mute all mics, okay? I'm gonna mute all mics. Franklin, do you wanna unmute your mic? Sorry for that.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So fintech actually exposed me to a lot of things because of like having to control people money and do like like, yeah, you have to, this is what you have to do, this is the process you have to, because marketing is a crazy thing. One thing is to have an idea, but one thing is actually making people believe your idea is actually solid. You can have this idea, and at the end of the day, coming to the market, you see a lot of people with the same idea with you. Like you are in a serious competition to make the market believe that, like, yes, what your idea is actually solid and beautiful compared to the other person. An idea is a serious competition. And actually, so far for the fintech, I was the co-founder, so it was not easy. It was from one meeting to the other, one um team to the other, trying to arrange things and make things easy. And mind you, I don't have any idea about IT or anything technology or stuff like that. It was during the job I was doing my courses on Udemy. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Franklin, we're losing you. Do you want to quickly wrap it up as well? Because we are running a tight ship.
Okay.
Right.
Basically, you just, what I can say to my fellow students, just make use of your deck screener and make use of Twitter. Just be active on those places, see on projects coming up, follow it up, engage, and you definitely get a job and you just get into the space in no time. Thank you.
Big up yourself, Franklin. Gabby?
Thank you so much, Franklin, for that wonderful experience, because that's really what it's about as well. It's truly one thing to say that you're providing a wonderful experience. It's one thing to say that you're doing the work, but to actually hear from the participants themselves is where the magic happens. So going on again, we're going to have some more student reflections as well. And we're calling to the docket Favor and Kamila. So NLT participants, Favor and Kamila, just raise your hands. Let's bring you up so you can chat 2 minutes on the clock about your experience. Here is Favor. All right, Favor, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Favor.
All right. To my fellow graduates, amiable mentors, and seasoned instructors, I'm honored to represent you today for this graduation ceremony of the No Long Thing Bootcamp for Web3 and blockchain. This journey has been an incredible experience, and I am excited to share my thoughts and reflections with you. When I registered for the bootcamp, I was eager to learn from the best in this industry, and I can really say I have learned. Through the online sections, which comprises of the presentations, the guest lab sections, the Q&A, all of these sections has been truly impactful. So what stood out for me through these sections are the abilities of our instructors to bring the entire ecosystem together and illustrate the real world impact of Web3 and blockchain technologies, and thereby connecting them to their legal and regulatory compliances. And I truly understood this foundation and this concept. When our mentors shared their personal experiences, their motivations, and how they were able to surmount the various challenges to achieve their goals, this was a push for me because that was exactly what I needed to never give up. I've learned and understood the importance of building my network because it's a currency that is priceless. And there's always a general saying that says your network is actually your net worth. So I want to encourage everyone, as we look to the future, we should be excited about the potential of Web3 and blockchain to drive positive change in the African and Caribbean regions. From financial inclusion to social impact, all these technologies have the potential to address major challenges in our communities. And if we implement them very well, so I, as a person, I'm committed to exploit these solutions within my control and take innovative, innovations to the underrepresented communities who needs this, and I'm willing to eliminate the third party standing as barrier. To my fellow graduates, you are the real MVPs. I salute your courage, your resilience up to this point. We're over 300 that were enrolled for this boot camp, but you are the last man standing, and kudos to all of you. Your courage and determination is an evidence that you are the solutions to the Africans and the Caribbeans. And I urge you to stay focused, keep learning, keep developing, keep networking. Don't allow any form of limitations to stop you from achieving your goals. Whether your ideas were selected or not in this ideathon, it doesn't matter. With the right network, your ideas will come alive. So let's work together to build a more inclusive, decentralized, and prosperous future for all. And finally, to our passionate and amiable mentors, organizers, and instructors, I express my heartfelt gratitude. You are the real G's. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for not giving up on us. Thank you for inspiring us and giving us a reason to keep pushing. We also want to thank you in advance for future opportunities, for partnerships and collaborations. I am proud to be part of this amazing community, and I look forward to the incredible things we will achieve together. Thank you.
Yo, Favor, big up yourself.
Fantastic, Favor. Fantastic, Kamila. Is Kamila here?
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. So, Camila, like everyone has said, I mean, the first thing everyone is going to say is thank you, because this is a very big opportunity to be selected for this program and then to be part of it to this point. So I say thank you to our mentors. Thank you for, I mean, the access to your knowledge and to your, network. We've been encouraged to, follow all of our mentors on social media platforms. And I know that that's going to, I mean, connect us to bigger opportunities moving forward. So I'm going to say very few things, two things particularly, actually. So the first thing I will say is that before joining this boot camp, and I know it's going to be true for majority of us, all we knew about blockchain, I mean, what was very common about blockchain was crypto, the use case of crypto as a currency. So, I mean, everything was about, speculating on, trading cryptos, looking for the next, be just like a gambling sort of thing. Well, it depends on who you ask, but generally speaking, so it's just about the currency. So, I mean, after this program, with what we've learned on No Long Thing, so what I've noticed is that reading about crypto, because I got involved with cryptocurrencies through a scam in 2020. So I've been reading about about cryptocurrency and blockchain for a while now. So all I knew about crypto was from the books, and I was reading about the potentials, and I'm like, why is nobody doing anything about, the other potentials of the blockchain? Why is everybody just launching, crypto from scams to real, to even coins that don't have real life use cases? So No Long Thing kind of like helped me answer that question of why is nobody doing anything with blockchain besides cryptocurrencies. So that's going to lead me to the second point of it's No Long Thing that actually brought me out of what I learned from the books about the potentials of blockchain.
Thanks, Camila. Are you done?
Her audio dropped. Is she still there?
Her audio or network dropped. Camila? Hello? Okay, Camila dropped, but because of the tight ship we're running, we'll move to Callistus. I'm just gonna give Camila 3 seconds to check whether she's gonna resurrect. If not, we are going to move on swiftly. Camila, going once, going twice, she's off. Okay, Callistus. Gabrielle, your mic is on mute.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Oh, Camila's back. Okay, Camila, we're about to move on. So just wrap up very quickly what you were stating, and because we have to move on to the next speaker. Okay, I think she's still having
Yeah,
audio
let's just keep
issues.
it let's keep it moving. Yeah. Okay, Callistus.
Hello, thank you once more, Brian. The Les Group, the organizers, Nino, our own mentor, um, okay, even the students and all the guests that's here. And also Diva of NFT HQ. I was quite impressed with the demo she just did, you know. And I think we'll talk more about that later on. So briefly for me, I've been in the crypto industry for a while. I think my first attempt was in 2020. That was Binance. They held a bootcamp for Nigerians. From there, we developed our first decentralized exchange and deployed it. All right. But my major impact in this area happened with Dominion blockchain, when we trained over 38,000 Nigerians on behalf of the National Information Technology Development Authority, that's NITDA. It was quite significant because of the number, involved. I can remember during the graduation, Nigeria, they unveiled their blockchain policy, adoption policy on the graduation of these students, and was attended by the Minister for Communication and way back then, that's Issa Pantani. So that was a watershed moment for us. And since then, blockchain has been on the ascendancy in Nigeria. Apart from the adoption of the blockchain policy that was unveiled there, there's also in 2023, the focus then was raising 1 million talent from NIDA. But now with the new government, it continued and even increased. Now they have the 3MTT that's trying to raise 3 million technical talents for Nigerians, not just in blockchain now. You have cybersecurity, you have DevOps, networking, so many angles coming in. So we have most of students dispersed onto all these places, So that's how it has been. And I'm happy to see lots of Nigerians in this program. Like I told Brian when we talked, most people, they're very much interested in seeing, okay, what are the use cases? What happened? What kind of hands-on experience do we get? And I'm glad with the ideation going on. I hope through the ideation, some of the students, will be able to go on to build real life stuff. And with that, the handshake between Nigeria, across the Caribbean, and the blockchain industry will grow stronger, because right here we have a very big network across all the 30 states of Nigeria. We have active blockchain communities, and they are very active doing all kinds of stuff. So I'm glad we came into this and for the opportunity that presented itself. Also, I want to also say that Nigeria as a country, I say more Nigeria because from my interaction in blockchain here, I've tried to do something on behalf of the government. So it seems that's why I try to highlight this. So recently, they approved licenses for some digital asset exchanges. For example, Quidas, Busha, a lot of them, some of them, which means, yes, the government is supporting the environment, supporting the ecosystem. Even the SEC, the Nigerian Security and Exchange Commission, they're trying to they have already regulation that come up, to protect both the investors and the consumers in blockchain. And this is opportunity we are looking to grow more into. So I want to encourage all the graduates of this course. Brian, I'll give this to you. It was well planned, the breadth, the depth, you covered a lot. The industry experience was awesome. Like, just even having this industry participants here, most of these students will go on to do amazing things. I have no doubt about that. So I'm calling up on all the students, the ecosystem is there. Let's do ahead, connect more, interact more, follow the mentors, and among yourself, like I've always encouraged our students to do some things among yourself. Like some people have been working on things. Now they say ideation. There are some students, they've already prepared. They just grab it now and put in the ideation stage. So keep building. The future is very bright for blockchain. It's keep evolving, and there's a lot to cover on it. So thank you very much, Brian. Thank you all the students that participated. This has been a wonderful experience, and I'm looking forward to growing this network. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Callistus. And it's not a one-off. We're now continuously building, okay? Thank you very much. And thank you for this partnership. Gabriel, do you want to introduce Callistus, because I forgot to introduce him because of time?
So Callistus, thank you so much for your fantastic words. And Callistus is the Chief Technical Officer at Dominion Nigeria, and he is a legend for, just bringing blockchain and having blockchain as a service and a solution across Africa and across the world. So thank you so much, Callistus, for being here with us. You are a gem, you are incredible, and thank you for spreading your wisdom.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Legends. Thank you, Callistus. Speaking of legends, speaking of individuals who have started and created wonderful things in blockchain, our next speaker, no doubt, fits that bill. NLT, as I said earlier, is adamant about the promotion of women in tech, and Brian has made it his mission to ensure that women are involved at high levels in partnership in this initiative. So coming to speak to us is the Crypto Mondays London superstar herself, Caitlin Argo, founder of Crypto Mondays London and affiliated with Crypto Mondays Caribbean. She has been so key to the development of this initiative. So Caitlin, take it away. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you, Gabby. You give absolutely the best introductions, 100%. But I just wanted to say really quickly, Callistus, Favor, Camilla, everyone's speaking such beautiful words. It's really, really lovely to hear. So I'll be really quick because I know Brian's watching the clock. But I just wanted to say a really quick thank you, Brian, for having me be a part of this course, a very, very small part, but it's been an honor to be involved. The biggest congratulations to you all, the graduating class of No Long Ting. You are now officially a part of the Web3 world, and you are also officially an early adopter. So this is a really massive achievement, and I hope that you all just take a moment, just a quick moment to feel the impact of that. You've dedicated yourself to this course in order to increase your knowledge, expand your network, improve your opportunities, and that is really powerful. So again, well done, everyone. I'm really proud and impressed at the numbers today. If I could just say one thing, it would be to take this moment, but don't stop now. Keep the momentum going and commit to continuing your education. Every day is a school day in Web3 because things are just changing so fast all the time. So we're all in class every day. But there are so many resources at your disposal, whether you continue with Brian and Blockchain Lex and Crypto Mondays Caribbean, or of course, Crypto Mondays London is also here to support you. Blockchain Sensei, those guys are so brilliant. So tons of resources. Go forth, create amazing, innovative things. Ask for help when you need it. Help others when they need it. And with that, I just say good luck and thank you again.
Yeah, thank you so much, Caitlin. Gabby, allow me to just say one thing about Caitlin. She's like a real OG, and like she lifts so much weight. She punches above her weight. Like Caitlin is a killer, but she is so modest and she won't take the full credit. And honestly, there would not be Crypto Mondays Caribbean without Caitlin and all the fantastic mentors you're saying, like Keish, Blockchain Sensei, like that whole network came through Caitlin. So I am incredibly grateful to Caitlin, and you're gonna see us soon in Crypto Mondays Africa as well. So please, Caitlin, big up yourself. Gabby, back to you.
Big up yourself indeed. And that's the beautiful thing about No Long Ting. It's such a wonderful and genuine community. All of our participants, you are housed in not just technology, but so much love here, at No Long Ting, because everyone, each of us, we're all dedicated as a unit for your success. So speaking about dedication and success as a student and participant, we're going to have some more student reflections. Calling to the floor, Mercy Alua and Beatrice. Mercy and Beatrice, where are you? Raise your hands. Let's bring you up so we can hear your reflections on your time at NLT with us. Mercy, Beatrice. And while we await, I see Mercy here. Mercy, you're muted. I don't know if you've begun to speak, but you are muted. And Beatrice. Mercy, there you are. Go right ahead.
Hi, everyone. I'm trying to
Hey, Marcy, Mambo VP. Hey, Marcy and Beatrice are my homegirls from Kenya. So, yo, mad love. 254 in the building, heavy representing, yeah?
Thank you, Brian.
Okay, after you guys, please. Marcy, you're on mute.
Marcy.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Now you can start.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to start by congratulating everyone for making it this far. We started off quite many, and only a few of us have been able to make it. It reminds me of a verse from the Bible. The race is not for the swift. I think it's in Ecclesiastes. I don't know. The race is not for the swift, but time and chance happen to them all. You've made it this far. And I also saw that in the banner for graduation, it was written, to whom much is given, much is expected. What you've learned here should not stop from here. Take it with you to wherever. Your idea might not be selected today, but I think you can still take it somewhere else and maybe it will be accepted. Whatever that you've learned from here, don't stop it. Don't stop hanging on to it. Just take it to where you want to, where it will be. Sorry.
Thank you, Mercy. Go right ahead. Your
Wait,
audio dropped.
Gabby.
There you are. Your audio dropped.
Gabby, she hasn't finished. She dropped the mic. Sorry, Marcy. Just proceed.
I'd also want to thank the panelists for giving us this opportunity, for investing their time and resources into this. We are really grateful. Personally, I didn't know anything much about blockchain in my country. It's usually associated with scam, but right now I've learned so much from this program, and I'll be able to share it with other people out there. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you, Marcy. Beatrice?
Hi, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking Brian and the panelists. Before joining this bootcamp, I was looking for materials and webinars where I can learn about blockchain. I didn't have any idea what blockchain was. I came across Ting on LinkedIn, and I thank God our paths crossed. At least now I can say I'm not at the beginner level. I'm looking to transition from traditional compliance to crypto compliance. I will apply the knowledge that I've learned here, especially Sarah's session, which touched more on compliance, legal, and regulatory framework. All in all, this was a well-organized bootcamp that suits students in various fields. Keynote, I look forward to learning more. I'll be hungry for knowledge, especially this Web3 and blockchain. I look forward to being a member forever of these Crypto Mondays and blockchain legs. Thank you all.
Thank you, Beatrice. And how we say in Kenya, hongera, hongera. Big up yourself.
Asante, asante.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much, Beatrice. That was so beautiful. And thank you, Mercy, as well, for such genuine, beautiful, and transparent reflections. And we're moving on now to Jason and Dominique. Jason and Dominique, just either raise your hands or Jason and Dominique, where are you?
Jason, ladies first or age before
Go
beauty?
right ahead. Go right ahead, Dominique.
Dominique,
right
ladies
ahead.
first.
Or age before beauty. This is a saying. I just want to say all thanks and praises to the Most High for keeping us alive and healthy to experience this all the way to the end. Sincere gratitude to everybody all from all around the world, especially to our hosts. I would really, really, really love to heartfully send out gratitude, because an investment is not in knowledge pays the best interest. Each one, reach one, each one, teach one. You know, the race is not for the swift, like my friend said earlier, but who can endure? It's all about endurance. It's nothing fast, nothing rushed. I learned many new angles for about a lot of things, especially as I am trying to work online and I'm engaged in a lot of other working online training programs. So everything is coming hand in hand. Blockchain, Web3, such a bright future. I really look forward with working with y'all. And this work-life balance thing needs to be for everybody. We really need to be happy, genuinely. Wealth is something that is not just about money, but it's about community and building relationships, So thank you very much, and we'll keep in touch.
Thank you so much, Dominique. Jason?
Hey, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank the panelists, Brian, Nino, Gabby, Destiny, Devon, Adela, Camille, Caitlin, Callistus, and all the others who dedicated their valuable time to help us learn about blockchain. As a banker, I needed to educate myself about this technology to create more employment opportunities for myself and entrepreneurial opportunities. So you cannot stay stagnant in this industry. And today, we are celebrating an incredible milestone, the graduation of a passionate group of blockchain pioneers. That's what we are. And together, we have gained so much technical skills on how to equip ourselves to shape the future in ways only us can imagine. Blockchain is more than just a technology. It's a movement, and it empowers transparency, decentralization, and accessibility. And as we move on, let's remember that blockchain unlocks future experiences, especially for communities that are underserved by traditional technologies. And we are now the force that will take this technology from theory to impact, building on solutions that bring financial freedom, ensures authenticity, and connects people and ideas. So as we celebrate, let's make the most of being here today, arriving early and leaving later, and even making time to connect, to make new friendships, partnerships, and ideas that can carry us beyond this bootcamp. So congratulations to everyone who came here today, everyone who was involved with this. Before this, I had an idea of blockchain, but all of what we've learned today has made me more prepared to embrace Web3 world where we are shaping the future, and all of us are the catalyst.
Sorry, somebody, let me just mute the mic. Jason, just unmute yourself, please. Somebody had their mic on as well.
Yes, we are all the catalysts for change. The change we want to see, we are the agents of change. So thank you so much. No long thing. Big up everyone. Big up Brian. Big up the whole squad. And thank you.
Yo, big up
Bye.
yourself, Jason.
Thank you so much, Jason. Really appreciate it. And, Dominique, you raised an incredible point as well, both you and Jason, about the fact that community, pioneering, that is what No Long Ting is about. And we just want to reset the room really quickly. Everyone is in the chat going crazy. So if you are excited that you made it, I want to see everyone type in the chat, I made it, and the mentors too, because you all were a part of it throughout the entire week. So let's see some I made it coming through in the chat if you are proud of yourself for your participation and your completion of this bootcamp. So speaking of mentors and participation, we have next to speak to us the Bitcoin Khaleesi herself, and she is known for all things regulatory compliance when it comes to Web3, when it comes to blockchain. She is your lady when it comes to these things in the legal sector as well. So coming on up to speak to us and give her reflections is attorney Adela Toulon Forster of Potter Law and the Nakamoto Group. Adela, welcome back, and we're happy to hear from you.
Yo, Andels, I'm not clock watching you, so you can have some extra time if you wish. Okay, you're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute, Adela. Go right ahead.
We can't hear you, Dels. You need to jump off, then come back on. Okay. Gabby, you wanna pick the next mentor, and then Dels will come back?
Sure, no problem at all. So we're going to go into, I love their name. I've always loved their name. Blockchain, Sensei. And every time I say this, I hear the bang in my head when it comes to, the Shaolin Temple every time I hear their name. And that's what they truly are. They are
Sorry,
the
Gabby. It's the students first, and then
Oh, you
and then Adela.
mentor, so I
Yeah,
went
sorry for that.
okay, no problem. No problem at all. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do before we get to our senseis, we're going to do some student reflections. So we have Palisa. Palisa and Precious are going to come very quickly and talk about their key takeaways and their experience with NLT.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It's such an honor to be here. And honestly, I feel a sense of accomplishment when I look around the room, and not just in myself, but in each and every one of us who came here to learn and to grow and push beyond our limits. You know, the No Long thing has in everywhere been about action, intention, and taking real steps. We were encouraged to face our challenges head on, to cut through the noise, and to bring ideas to life with focus and determination. That no long thing spirit taught us that we can accomplish so much when we get to the point and work together. So I want to take this opportunity to thank our mentors and trainers for sharing their expertise and, more importantly, for believing in us. We want you to know that the skills that you taught us won't just stay with us as individuals. We are committed to bring what we've learned back to our countries, using these lessons to uplift our communities and drive a meaningful change. And my fellow graduates, thank you for your energy, encouragement, determination. Learning with you has been inspiring and unforgettable. So, as an FLC tradition, congratulations to us all. And
Hey,
here is to
congrats,
future
Palisa.
without limits. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Palisa. And yes, thank you for mentioning that. A lot of this cohort came from, the FLC. And I'm so proud of all of you, all of our Femlex cohort ambassadors who then went on to participate in NLT as well. So I'm so proud of you, Ambassador, but you're not surprised though, because you ladies are troopers. You always stick it out and you're always at the forefront of any education revolution, especially when it comes to tech and law. So thank you so much, Palisa. So Precious, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go right ahead.
Oh, okay. Hello everyone. My name is Precious. I'm a legal practitioner in South Africa, but I come from Zimbabwe. Brian, I come from Zimbabwe, not Lesotho, please.
So my bad. Yeah, we are all African. We are all connected.
It's okay. It's okay, Precious. You can come home.
I've been very excited to be on this platform, the same way I was excited to be on the FLC Ambassadors platform. For me, this program has been an eye-opener, to be honest. I just like talking about this idea that I used to have before I learned what I know about blockchain. In South Africa, people just know that, scams like Triple M. There's this thing which used to be called Triple M, a pyramid scheme. So most of the times you would hear about online trading, online platforms, especially blockchain and Bitcoin and Web3. People have very little knowledge about that. They'll just think this is Triple M, it's a scam. So I'm glad that this program has really opened my mind and helped me get over this idea that I had, which obviously was wrong information. And I'm also glad that I can interact with people in diverse fields. I mean, different countries. Before, I was never really exposed to anyone in the Caribbean. So I'm glad to be part of you guys there, and to know that we can just engage online on different topics and teach each other a lot of things. I'm very grateful to all the mentors, and especially Gabby and Brian and Nino too, for being patient with us. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy, but I'm glad we made it, and I'm also celebrating. So this is like, you know, ionized water. So I'm just gonna, you know, do the FLC thing and say cheers to you guys, and congratulations. That is all from me.
Thank you so much, Precious.
Thank you so much, Precious. And thank you, right? And we're so proud of you. Okay, I'm so proud of all of you for coming on to essentially part 2 of what we achieved in the Let's cohort. And thank you, Brian, as well, for making this opportunity available for our ladies at FLC, and it was our privilege at the Early Bachelor Foundation to partner with you. So moving on to the next set of student reflections, Kathleen and Ejiofor. Kathleen and Ejiofor, step right up and quickly give us your key takeaway from this experience. I see Kathleen's here. Go ahead, Kathleen.
Yes, please. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I want to say thank you to this group. This group has been transformational, is the word that I can come up with, from Let's cohort. I'm not some person who's very keen on technology. Let me hide my face. Yes. But these 2 programs have definitely caused me to lean into my discomfort a lot. I have great ideas, and I can see the value that blockchain can add to the ideas that I have. And I'm hoping that based on the resources that I put on my ideation, that No Long Ting Web3 can definitely help me bring those ideas and to life. It's about healthcare. It's about protecting data and what's not in healthcare. It's about creating those systems and structures for nurses and healthcare professionals to really have a real solid foundation as it relates to technology, and be actually advocates and be at the front of the conversation as it relates to the introduction of AI in healthcare. So I am actually very happy. Thank you guys very much. It has been informative, sometimes a little bit overwhelming, but you guys have made it a tremendous experience. I was out of the island for the last week and the internet was shot, and I had to message Brian and say, hey, Brian, I'm not getting on. I'm on, but then it's taking long. I was very accommodating, and I'm very excited. That's what you get here at No Long Ting Web3. You get, I call you coaches, forgive me, coaches, mentors. You get experts who understand the rigors of life and is willing to help and work with you once you want to work. So thank you guys very much. Thank you to the group. The questions have been engaging. The energy of the group has been engaging. And I just want to say thank you. Yes, I am a Bajan. I sound like Rihanna. I've seen people say, I'm Bajan to the bone. Yes, please. But thank you guys very much. And I look forward to learning more with you over time and building those relationships and network with the persons here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathleen. Gabby, I have a quick question. Whereabouts did you take my Trini girls, my St. Lucian girls, my Jamaican girls? Where are my other island girls? Like, the Bajan girls are really taking over this group, you know.
I've been all Caribbean girl, all island girls. If you're in the chat, just put your flags in the chat.
At least Dominique is representing Dominica as well and St. Lucia at the same time. You don't have no Trinis up in here? Nah, boy.
Here,
the
Bajan Ting.
Okay, Gabby, back to you then.
So I'm back to me and Ejiofor. I see you there. Ejiofor, are you ready? And while we wait on Ejiofor, Adela, just raise your
Okay,
hand.
if Adela is ready, let's go straight to Adela.
Go right ahead, Adela.
Oh, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, Del.
Awesome. Yeah, first of all, guys, just drop some fire in the chat for the organizers, Brian and the whole crew. You guys are amazing for putting this on. I mean, I know this was a huge, tremendous feat. I want to thank my own people for being here. Jason, Doms, of course, Team Obakang for sure. Uh, Gabby, oh my God, your energy is so much fire. But, to the students, I just want to say congratulations for reaching this milestone. Being here is not just about completing courses or achieving grades, but it's about having the courage to venture into the unknown, which is kind of like what this is in a sense, right? um, and staring back into the abyss in a sense. It's you're stepping outside of your comfort zones. You're embracing a new chapter in a new place. And I'm so impressed by how many people from all over the world are here. This is truly incredible. Not just us Caribbeans or Americans or the Africans, but all over. This is crazy. And it's truly wonderful. And that alone that you're here is something to be proud of. As you look ahead, I want to offer a thought inspired by something dear to me. The principle that the best life is one that you choose freely. You might recognize it from a voluntarist philosophy, which says that the most meaningful path is the one you carve out for yourself, not because someone told you to, but because you truly believe in it. And education should be that. It should be something that you pursue willingly, that's fueled by your own curiosity and not just by obligation. And it's so funny because today I saw a notice that some of our bank ATMs at a popular bank were closed. And I was thinking to myself, this is what crypto is about, what blockchain technology is about, is that other choice, even when our bank ATMs are closed and we can't access them. Anyways, I just want to say that you should remember that life is not or should not be about following someone else's map, but it's about creating your own. Each of you has a unique vision, something you want to achieve or change. So hold on so tight to that independence of thought. And don't be afraid to be authentic, especially in a world that uh, rewards conformity. Being authentic sometimes can be an absolute act of rebellion. And be true, be yourself. Drop some fire for this whole thing that's just happened. I mean, I'm so proud of all of you. I'm gonna leave it there. I've talked enough. But as you move forward, embrace the freedom that you have to learn, to grow, question everything, question me, question everything I see. Trust, verify. I'm excited to see where each one of you goes. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me on LinkedIn. The end. Good luck to all of you, and thank you so much for taking that tremendous leap.
Hey, and I have to add something there. Dels and I promised you we're going to provide you with initial advice, okay? We know most of you are going to become very big founders and all. So if you need any legal reg compliance advice and, structuring various legal entities, companies in various jurisdictions, Dels and I have teamed up to help you guys. So the first initial advice is for free. Okay, so roll up your questions proper and then come correct.
Can we get that in writing? Can we get that in writing?
Well, well, it's just the initial.
Dominic, we have the recording. We have the recording.
Nino, it's just the initial.
One consultation.
Yeah, wait. So, Gabby, because Kish is in a rush and he just joined us, let's allow Kish to speak and then we'll continue the rest of the program.
Awesome. So we have with us Keisha Ray. And as I noted earlier, he is the founder and co-founder of the incredible Blockchain Sensei, the masters of all things blockchain education, and one of our key mentors here at NLT. So Keisha, go right ahead, give your takeaways, your experience and your words of wisdom for our graduating NLT participants.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd like to say, to everyone that's joined and been a part of the program, don't stop here. Definitely do your own research, do your own analysis. Also, make sure you're deep diving and getting in as much knowledge as possible and utilizing that to reach your goals. Also, I'd say also with in regards to your businesses and your ideas and everything that you're looking to do, understand and research what market you're going to be in very deeply, get a clear understanding of what industry leaders there are in that space at the moment. And I would say also just make sure you're pushing yourself and looking to do things that will set you apart. I think, a lot of business owners, a lot of entrepreneurs are seen as people that are somewhat insane or crazy until they're deemed a genius, right? So don't be afraid to be a little bit crazy. Don't be afraid to break the mold, and always strive to achieve the most, right? Um, and I think the only way you can be successful is by breaking the mold and not doing what everyone else does, and be it putting yourself in a path that is set out for you and you only. So those are my words for today. And I think in terms of the education and stuff, make sure if you didn't make your notes, then boy, I pray for you guys that didn't make the notes. But if you made them notes, go over them notes, right, and really think about what you want to do. For all of the submissions as well, really think about what you want to do, where you want to take it, how you want to grow, and look at things outside of yourself. I think another key takeaway is that you don't have to be the expert of everything, but you have to find the right people that are the experts for the right things. So definitely, go ahead and see what people and what expertise you can gain. Put yourself in environments where you'll find like-minded individuals and people that are pushing themselves. And best of luck to everyone.
Yo, Kish, big up yourself. All right, Gabby, back to you in studio. Gabby, you're on mute.
You guys can hear me now? I'm audible now?
Yeah.
Okay, so Keish, thank you so much for that. That was such a touching and timely message. And speaking of touching and timely messages, remember Sarah? We all love Sarah. Sarah Adami Johnson from the Royal Bank of Canada. She couldn't be here today. She was here earlier, but she also had to leave. But she did not leave without a message to her beloved NLT participants. And Sarah says, congratulations, everyone. You made it into a new and awesome world. Sarah says, remember Tyler Winklevoss, CEO of Gemini, and his quote, we have elected to put out money and faith in a mathematical framework that is free of politics and human error, end quote. So she says, remember that quote, good luck, onwards and forwards. Thank you so much, Sarah, for those beautiful words. And I know that the NLT participants were so touched by your tutelage and your mentorship. So speaking of being touched by tutelage and mentorship, we will have our final student reflection by Obakang. Come through, Mr. Obakang, and give your key takeaway for your experience with NLT.
Am I audible?
Sure are. Go right ahead.
Awesome. Dumelang ba kayo? And
Dumela.
Dumela. And first of all, I would like to thank the guest speakers and the mentors for the golden nuggets that they shared. And then I'm gonna have to turn up a little bit of my international accent and prick your ears for a minute. So do pay attention to the key takeaways. And the key takeaways that I'm going to be sharing with all you ladies and gentlemen and amazing Web3sters, that's what I like to call them, is that, it's important to know the fundamentals, but also to implement the practicality of the fundamentals. Because I can't remember if it was Franklin who said that he jumped right in and learned how to swim. He didn't have any swimming pads to help him. So the importance of this is that you know why and how the technology that you are jumping in the water with and swimming with works. That's the first key takeaway that I learned from the bootcamp and we learned as a team. And I think for individuals who, I know fundamentals can be boring. For individuals who felt like, I didn't understand any of this. I'm just building. It gave us a much more clearer picture of what the blockchain vision is. And then, oh, I want to talk about the real world Iron Man, Mr. Keeson. The key takeaway that I learned from him was networking, and that your network is your net worth, and using what you already have. Because after that, us talk that he had with us the previous week, I I literally felt like I was Black Panther. And to the timeless queen, Adela, she's held the baton for so long. She's held the baton for so long and showing us that knowledge is timeless. So thank you very much too for the knowledge that you have shared. And last but not least, the last important takeaway that I have is from Mansa Bryan himself. I think you all know why I call him that. It's because the key takeaway was telling us and helping everyone understand to contribute to the vision and being persistent to the vision. Just like No Long Ting is a vision. It's not a one-time off thing, it's a vision. And step by step, he's showing himself the practicality that he's just talked about having different hands, different people with different skills contributing to the vision of the ecosystem. And a quote I'd like to leave you with is that stay intrigued and stay hungry for knowledge and building. And remember, the minute you decide to be someone in the world, everything is going to be against you. So, for the 90s babies, from American Dragon, dragging up!
Yo, listen, Obakeng, bless you, man. Like literally, you have pure vibrations, man. Bless you.
Pleasure, bro. Pleasure, bro.
Gabby, back to you.
Thank you so much, Overkang. Thank you so much. That was such beautiful, spirited, and genuine testimonial of your time here with us at NLT. And as you said, that rallying call, Dragon Up, that's really what it's about. It's a mentality here, along with education. So speaking of mentality and mindset, we have with us to present the credentials and the certificates, Mr. Devon Ureg. And not only is he a bastion in media with iHeartMedia, a huge telecommunications and media giant, he's also an expert in compliance and all things Web3. So, Devon, thank you so much. Welcome back, because of course, you are NLT family. And of course, so give us a couple thoughts, very short, of your key takeaways from your experience at NLT, and then you can get right into presenting the credentials and certificates. Devon, take it away.
Thank you, Gabby, for that introduction. As always, it's electric. So first and foremost, congratulations, everybody. I wanted to leave you guys with a special thought that's not just going to be for here today, but you're going to be able to carry throughout your career. Legacy is not what we do for myself. It's what I'm going to do for the next generation. That's a quote by Vitor Belfort. And for most who don't know who that is, he's actually a Brazilian American mixed martial artist who actually had a career in UFC. And he's known as the phenomenon because he was very explosive with his fighting as well as his impressive knockouts. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about defining your future with intention and integrity as you work to create your legacy. It's easy to get caught up in chasing success, but real fulfillment happens when you truly define what your why is. Set goals with clear intentions. Every decision about your move should bring you closer to your purpose that aligns to truly you truly are. Integrity, meanwhile, it's the most important foundation you can build upon. Trust me, it's not always glamorous, I know for a fact, but it's the key to trust and lasting success. We live in a world where cutting corners may seem like the fastest route. Integrity is truly what keeps doors open once you've arrived. As you move forward, remember this. Remember that legacy isn't just about what you leave behind someday, but it's what you build every day. You are the architects of our own future. As the saying goes, with great power comes what? Great responsibility. So the choices you make with your career, relationships, and personal growth will define the way in which you leave the world and the way in which you live the world. Will you build connections or will you build division? Will you create trust or uncertainty? Your legacy will be shaped, by the impact you make, not just in your lifetime, but in generations to come. So, as you embark on this new chapter, align your skills with your values, your passion with your purpose, and your ambition with your ethics. Be intentional in your path, unwavering in your integrity, and let your legacy inspire a better world tomorrow. Go out there, live boldly, guys, and remember, the best future is the one that you create with intention, integrity, and a lasting legacy. So as I mentioned, be like Victor Belford and be explosive and go knock out your future. Congratulations again, guys. And without further ado, I think I'm going to hand it over to you, Brian, so you can go ahead and
Oh
get
yeah.
those awards going.
Yeah. Yo, Devon, you know what? I keep saying you speak like a wise uncle, man. Like everybody is like, yo, that is so deep. And bro, I keep telling you, man, you speak so deep, man.
Man, much respect.
Um,
Appreciate it, bro.
yo, much respect. So I'd like to take this opportunity right now to issue some recognitions. And it's for the most outstanding students. I know Nino is still working on the he's still, what do you call it? He's narrowing down or tallying, we call it. Yeah, he's tallying down the top 5 or top 4, I think, for the ideathon. But I have something from the faculty where I have to just recognize the most outstanding students that we had on the course in terms of all-round engagement and just going beyond the course, like just being all-round good people and all-round helping other people. And I'm sure you'll all agree with it. And there's no particular order to the names, but we felt like these guys just went over and above the course requirements. And then we're also going to recognize the faculty, the mentors, and the partners, okay? So the first person to be recognized today, and you're going to get an extra certificate, and you'll be you'll have full access to our networks and support systems, and like it's because you have the impetus and the ambition. I always say ambition maketh a man. It's ambition that sets people aside. You don't have to have formal education or whatever. It's that ambition that takes you to the next level. So, Precious, you are the first person to be recognized today. And we can see it in you. We can see it in your desire. We can see it like how you bridged from the other course. And we did not take the other course into consideration because you surely did apply yourself over and beyond in this, okay? And the second person, again, is Palesa. If you follow Palesa's LinkedIn, she just goes beyond like the class expectations. And it's not even for class, like she's decided to make it her, like literally she's passing the baton, okay? And that responsibility, uh the blessings or the knowledge she's gained and all that, she's literally sharing it with other people. And Palesa, for whatever events you're organizing, if you need any support, literally reach out to us. We'll see whether there's networks within that region that can assist you. Even if it's just buying cups of teas and samosas for people, I don't know, whatever it is, or beers or whatever it is, like we'll try our best, okay? We'll kick down doors. And with Crypto Mondays Africa coming up soon, will be even closer to that region, okay? The other person, rather two people from East Africa are Mercy and Beatrice. And, you know, you can even see or hear from their speeches today. So the people I requested to speak today, they didn't even know they've been selected as outstanding students. It's because I was just like, let's see if they're going to take up this opportunity and just do their thing. So nothing scripted. They didn't know about the awards that are being offered right now under recognitions. So Marcy and Beatrice. And then from the Caribbean, we have Jason and Dominique. Again, we say you have our full support. Dominique and Jason, we have Crypto Mondays Caribbean, and one of our partners, Adela, is right in that region. And very soon, we're going to be organizing a hackathon within that region. And whatever other endeavors you have and you need support, we are definitely going to be there to help you. So let's keep in communication and, you know, let's just make this great. Then we have Franklin from Nigeria. Look at Franklin's reaction. He didn't even see it coming. Like this is what happens like when you just go beyond. And Franklin, with your testimony, like with how you started and how you decided to make it your own thing and go beyond, we are with you and we're going to support you. And this just goes to show the rest of the students that this is not a one-off thing. This is life, and we are taking it that seriously, okay? We also have Ejiofor. Ejiofor, in terms of punctuality, Ejiofor was the first student in class, all classes. And with his submissions and all that, we recognize that Nigeria has power outage challenges and all, but that commitment to the cause and just wanting to go beyond, we recognize you for that. Then Shamsuddin, again, we are grateful, always asking those questions, always wanting to go beyond, always wanting to assist other students. Okay? So congratulations. We have Favor and Camilla. And I'm sure, again, you can just see, like if you go on the Discord or the Telegram, you can see like Favor literally has taken the bull by the horns and she's helping all the students. It's like when you're evacuating a building when there's fire, like she is right there for everybody, you know? So even sharing ideas like, oh, I've finished my assignment. I did these ideas, but I've found these other ideas and I'm willing to share with everybody. Like she wants everybody to win. It's the spirit that Nino has been preaching, you know, like keep going, help each other, grab each other, let's go. Then Camilla, wow. Camilla asks some really deep questions in class, you know, from day one. And I remember the session on tech with Craig. She was finding it difficult, but she found ways to distill it and further that understanding. So Camilla, we recognize you for that. Last but not least, I don't know, people want to undo their mics and just guess who's the last person to be awarded.
Oba King, Oba King.
Sorry?
Oba King.
Oba King. Oba King, like, I don't know what to say about you.
Saved the best for the last.
Yeah, I don't know. Adela, you want to say something about Oba King? Like, I don't know. I'm a very vibrational human being, and Oba King, man, you have positive vibrations and frequencies, man. Just keep being,
namaste.
keep helping. Dels, are you there?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know what you're going to say about
exactly.
Oba King.
Keisha's
We're losing you a bit.
was talking about, right? Okay, let me see if this is better.
Yeah.
Is this better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
You're audible.
Oh yeah. So Keish was talking about networking, and I think that's the whole point. And Obakang, that's what you bring. You bring something that's approachable. You're not scared to speak your mind or to contribute. And I think that's so important, is to have that kind of confidence. And I absolutely admire that. Like the students, I hope you just pick up, like, go forth. Don't be afraid. Just grab the bulls by the horns. The worst someone can tell you is no. That's
Literally.
it.
Yeah, guys, in this Web3 industry, there's no structure. We're learning it all at the same time. There's no like who knows more than who. Like it is what it is. Just do your thing. Do you? Okay. So Devon, back to you. Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. But before that, I recognize all the mentors for your time. Gabby, I'm sure you're gonna big up all the mentors in the vote of thanks. But I just want to recognize all of you for setting aside your time, the different time zones, preparing the course structures, the assignments, the reading material, like everything. Yo, thank you so much, everybody. Devin, back to you.
I don't have much more to say. I mean, I'll say this was just a great opportunity to be a part of you guys' special day and just to be exposed to your journey. Some very valuable gems were provided today. I want you guys to make sure that you keep those, put those in your toolbox, and take out whatever tool that you need as you continue to advance in your career, because I see nothing but trailblazers, trendsetters, and our future leaders in this graduation class here.
Thank you so much. Gabby, you want to continue? I think, Gabby, it's now your time to speak. Yeah, okay. But to you, Gabby, now it's your time to speak. Yeah.
Okay, so are you gonna do my introduction, Brian, or?
Gabby, you have plenty things, but let me mention things that I know.
For your heart.
Yeah, so I haven't met Gabrielle Gay in person, but I've now known Gabrielle Gay for about 2 years plus. Okay, we met at a virtual conference in Barbados. Actually, it was a real life event in Barbados. I was supposed to go, but I couldn't make it because I was already in the UK. And I just left Barbados like a week before the event. So Gabby just reached out to me. She's like, yo, Brian, I've seen your presentation. We need to talk. And I was like, okay, let's talk. And from that day, we've been like twins, inseparable. Like Gabby is literally my sister from another mother. You know what I mean? And she is one of the smartest women I've ever met. Gabby is still finalizing her uni. And I keep asking Gabby, you are in uni? Like, are you the teacher or are you who's learning from who? Because the awards and accolades and everything that Gabby has, the teachers aren't even close to that. And if they watch this video, they might literally probably expel you, Gabby. But you've done so much. You've done so much for the island. Gabby has worked with the Prime Minister's office in Barbados with Mia Motley, with the UN. She has her own foundation, Arlene Bradshaw. She's done the FarmLex cohort where you have all these special ladies, Palesa and Weenie Fred, and Kathleen and Precious and them. They're all from there. And Gabby is just an all-round phenomenal person. That's all I can say. And everybody who comes and listens or hears Gabby speaking, her energy, Gabby, I literally have no words for you. Gabby is so selfless. Gabby works. Gabby works. Gabby is like the producer, the starring on the film, the supporting role, the editor, the promoter on the streets, the DJ, the pastor in church, and I said that deliberately because she's also the head of her church in Barbados. Like there isn't a thing that Gabby isn't head of. So Gabby, bless you, and just keep your energy and spread this energy to everybody because everybody can feel it. So Gabby, on to you. Like you are an all-around amazing person. We can appreciate you for the whole night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brian. That means a lot to me. As Brian stated, we met very genuinely, and just through, I actually was touched by his energy when I was at the conference, and there were many people that spoke. I'll shout out to them. But when he came on the screen and he was speaking about the need for blockchain education, the need for regulation, compliance, I just noticed, as I said, we're both vibrational, energetic people. So I just said, there's something a little special about this man. So I said, let me reach out to him because we have, as he said correctly, our FemLex cohort program, which is the first, largest, and it's the only of its kind and highest rated technology justice, eco-technology justice program in the entire world. And as he stated, yes, doing a lot of work with Erlen Bradshaw Foundation, and we're an education foundation. And our belief and my passion is that we can provide equity via opportunity. And that is what we've been promoting through education. So when I connected with Brian almost 2 years ago, can you believe it? We've never met in person. That's the power of technology, right? Like we are literal manifestation of how powerful technology is. Never met in real life, but we've been working as a team for over the past 2.5 years. And, I reached out to him. I said, look, I have this program. I want you to come and teach blockchain and regulatory compliance to my ladies at the FemLex cohort. Brian came, taught for a month, 3 times a week for a month, all things regulatory compliance. And Brian, I too have to give you your flowers because you are also a worker. You put your money, you put your actions where your mouth is, and you are a leader, to take the tech revolution further. So my words for today is, as I said earlier, my passion, our motto at the Erlen Bradshaw Foundation is equity via opportunity. And that opportunity comes through education. So as I would have stated earlier, when we started the program, at the inception of the program, the stats are dim when it comes to education and fintech in developing countries and small and developing states. We have a situation where 70% of law students state that they believe that the actual syllabus and syllabi does not prepare them as future lawyers for the incoming technological revolution. We have United Nations actually stated that less than 9% of youth overall, and youth, by the way, goes from 18 to 35, believe that governance in sectors and governance overall for issues that affect youth, which in this case would be technology as well, that's how little faith our youth have in the system. And then when we look at the fact that, once again, analyzing the syllabi in small and developing states and developing countries, that there is no trace, no formal trace of blockchain education, of Web3 education, then we recognize the true impact of initiative like NLT. And this is why the Erlen Bradshaw Foundation said, we hopped on. I said, Brian, I'm with you. We're going to get this done. So my words to you now is that you are literally, I just gave you the stats, okay? You guys here are literally at the forefront of the tech revolution. And I'm slowing down so that you understand what I'm saying, okay? You have been provided with education that individuals who are professionals in their field have no clue or no idea about, right? Hands up in the chat. Let's put a clap emoji or fire emoji if you remember when Web 2, which is Y2K, came around, and everyone said your computer is gonna blow up, like everything's gonna end, the world is gonna go. And guess what? We're still here. We're still live using Google, right? And using the internet as we know it. So that's what's happening with Web3. And I want to encourage you by saying that you may come across individuals who tell you, oh, this is a scam. Oh, this is simply theoretical. This is not real. It's too early. Please block the noise. We connected you with the best at NLT. we have shown you that this is the next level. And it's going to be beneficial for you in terms of education, because education is the great equalizer. It's going to be beneficial for you in terms of your earning potential, because we all know that technology and the finance sector is literally one of the highest paid sectors. And just this year, United Nations also estimated that anyone who goes into fintech, you are most likely literally within the top 10% to have a six-figure salary guarantee. So enough preaching to the choir. I just want to close by saying that thank you, first of all, to participants, because we couldn't have a boot camp without you, right? So thank you to the participants. Thank you to the mentors for giving your time, your energy. And thank you, Brian, as well, like for being the genius, for being the person to bring this together and bring it to life. It has been my honor. It has been my pleasure. It has been my privilege to be a principal partner in this effort. And I wish you nothing but continued success going forward.
Thank you, Gabby. Thank you very much. Now, Nino and Evan, people are asking for you on this chat. They are really waiting to hear from you too. So
they just want money.
be patient because the program is running accordingly. So it's now time for Evan, then Nino. So guys, don't pelt stones at us. It's literally time for Evan. Our Evan, please. Right, our Evan is here.
Oh, wow. This has been a really exciting and the most enjoyable boot camp that I've ever been involved with. And I think that's a great testament to, of course, Brian and Gabrielle and everybody else who's put so much effort into making this, giving this energy. And I want to thank all of you, of course, the participants who have put your time and energy into this as well. I think it's so exciting to see so many people, take this up as an important part of their life and put their time and energy into learning about it and wanting to use it to make a better world. So that's the beautiful thing. And so I'm excited to continue to be a part of this and help you all grow. Me and Nino had a wonderful session going through your guys's projects and whatnot, and it's been a lot of fun. Seeing some really cool project ideas, and it makes me really excited. It does, because all of a sudden, here we have some great people already getting to understand what can be done. And that's the most important step, right? Everything else from here is pretty much going to be, it's not going to be smooth sailing, but once you tap into that good energy flow, once you tap into the magnetism of positive contribution, it does pull you towards success. And so you have so many people that are wanting you to be successful, and so take that to heart and know that I think what Brian said earlier is so true when it comes down to success being like the fundamental aspect of your desire to achieve something, right? And that's all it is. So thank you, thank all of you for the great energy, and I'll let maybe expand on some of the things there.
Thank you so much, Evan. I am gonna leave you two guys on the 2x2 screen, because you guys are amazing, and you can like piggyback on each other's answers or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad to have worked with you guys. So bless you. And Nino, yeah.
So I did want to call out one student real quick. And I don't want to get his hope up because he wasn't chosen. But Jason Cassius, could you please show your camera real quick? I want the other students to see what you did. I caught it. Are you still here?
Yes, I'm here.
Can you guys see his background? Look at that. The founder of Carry Marts. He applied it immediately. Look at that networking. It's amazing. I just I saw that. It's perfect. That was well played. And I'm sorry you didn't get chosen, but I do have good news for you later. We'll talk on Discord. No,
But
it's okay. It's a good thing.
he was recognized as one of the 12 students, the most outstanding.
But I didn't want him to think that he won the ideathon. I just wanted to caveat
you
that.
haven't finalized that yet, right?
I have it. Yeah, I have the list.
Okay then, cool. That's fine.
So, all right. So, thank you for showing that. That was when I saw that, I couldn't help but I felt good knowing that you were already doing it. That was really good. But I did want to say we had a lot of similar submissions, and I don't want anyone who didn't win to be discouraged. We're still on the Discord. We're still helping a lot of companies be created that were not selected right now. This is just the caveat to begin that these selectees were based simply on the ideathon. That is all this is. There's no strings attached. They don't have to work with us in any capacity other than, congratulations, you win, kind of. That's what this is. So, something else before I announce the winners is a general rule is you under promise and you over deliver. So in the very beginning, I promised 3 winners. You're getting 4. So I told you that the deadline to submit everything and to finish the classes was yesterday. It's actually the 31st. So everyone who couldn't finish the exam, go finish the exam. If you didn't submit something in the ideathon and you want to submit it again. I know a lot of people were having problems. And to go off of what many of the other mentors said is you have to stay true to what your mission is, right? And my mission is helping people. And deadlines to me mean nothing. So the deadline of yesterday, no value. But educating you guys, giving you another week, there's value to be had. And that supports my mission. So I want you guys to adjust your goals, adjust your lives, adjust your companies to accomplish your mission. Because when am I going to have 100 people listening to me and be able to invite them to come to my platform and learn? So it's good. Yeah, positive fishing. Anyway, yeah, stay true to your mission, make it work, shift, pivot. So that being said, the people who won today, I had almost 200 submissions in the ideathon, right?
Wow.
So how much time did I have to go through all those? Not a lot. So what was really important? That elevator pitch. So I skipped a lot of times. I'd read the first paragraph, skip to the bottom, read the last paragraph. What's unique about this? Where's the grab me? Where's that elevator pitch? I didn't have a lot of time. So a lot of you had wonderful presentations, but terrible elevator pitches. Please focus on your elevator pitches. Refine that idea because it matters. Towards the end, it was go, go, go. And I had to filter through pretty quick. But I have some 4 winners right here. One of the people is not on. But I'll start very beginning. Oh, and I don't want to share their ideas because of IP. It's not my idea to share. But just if the students are on, don't share your ideas with everybody. We're going to talk later. So, all right. So Maka Yusuf, I don't believe they're on. But their submission was very specific to their area, very specific to what they wanted to do, how they wanted to do it. And it's also up my alley. It's something I can help them with immediately. So their submission was really good. Thani Usman Sugombe. I think they're on here. If you want to say something. I checked. They must have jumped off. Thani Usman. Oh, I see one. Congratulations. If you don't want to say anything, that's fine. So, Favor Agbo. Am I saying that right? Favor, do you want to say something?
I want to say something. Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you? Oh my God, I didn't even know this was going to come out well. But thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So I do want to talk to you later too. There's some things that your problem is easier solved than you think. Your timeline is much faster than you would suspect. And then last but not least, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Zaradin Nura? Is that how you say it? Are you on? You were here a second ago. Zaharadin? Zaharadin?
Yeah,
Nura
I
Ibrahim?
see Zahara-Din
I see
Nura.
him.
Yeah.
Congratulations. But anyway, I wanted to say that the ideas were very specific. This area, these people, this amount of time, very succinct presentations, very applicable to me and my mission as well. I would say that too. So I'm going to keep my resources where my priorities are, and I really like these presentations. They were really good. That being said, a lot of you, I said this in the beginning too, this is your first submission. This is your first idea. This is your first time running through it. I don't expect a well thought out, very specific, perfect presentation. Submit again. Now that you know that you weren't selected, revise your ideas, submit again. This is a continual process. This isn't a one time, no long thing, we're done. Go to the Discord, send us your stuff. We'll help you, coach you through these ideas until we can actually build some stuff. But thank you to all who participated. It was wonderful reading through all your submissions. And some of you were very close. I would say there's probably about 10 submissions that I actually had to filter back and forth. I told Brian before the meeting, I was like, I've got to still filter because I've starred too many. So it was good to go through them, and I'm sure some of the non-selectees, your solutions will most likely be built, and we'll probably help you with them as well.
Thanks.
With that being said, thank you all.
Yo, Nino, you haven't given your key takeaway. That was very assessment-y. You want to now?
My key takeaway.
An bani dala
Sorry, Nino, just
300.
hold up. I'm gonna mute everybody.
Kuɗin wajen naira ina tunanin wajen dubu.
Okay, Nino, now unmute yourself, please.
Key takeaway.
Yeah.
The people. Again, I'll say it the same. I'm hoping to take some students with me. You guys come with me, join me. Let's do it. Let's build something. I'm gonna keep a couple of you close.
Okay, I guess it's now my turn. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna say this. It's not gonna be a long speech, but I believe in giving people opportunities because if nobody recognized me and gave me that first opportunity, or the people who continually give me opportunities, but I would not have been here today. I would not have met Nino. And Nino, I just want to request you, if there isn't like a full cap on resources, could we, because I believe like in sequences of threes, so like 3, 6, 9. So could we do like 9 students if there isn't a
9
couple of
students
resources?
in
Yeah, like
the end.
in the idea
Yeah,
thing, I could
yeah, of course we can.
I could inject some of my own resources to
No,
just
that's a given. No, we're gonna choose more. That's just the
okay.
first 4. Don't
Okay.
even worry about
Okay, that's
that. No,
fine.
this
So
is
guys,
that's no
so
problem.
so with the extra 1 week you guys have or whatever timeline, this thing is don't overthink it, yeah? Don't overthink it. So I'm going to talk to Nino and we're gonna help you. And even those whose ideas aren't like ideathon ready, we're still gonna work with you continuously, okay? After this boot camp, we have a hackathon in 2025. So the idea behind this project is we have the no long Ting to teach the students according to our syllabus or our gospel and to see their potential. So that when we're taking them to that hackathon phase, we know that these are people who we can work with and build companies with, okay? And then after the hackathon, we are moving into like a venture building sort of phase. So this thing is ongoing, and there's some sponsors we're speaking to. I can't mention names now, but they'll be willing to even take you to places like Paris for like a whole month to teach you blockchain. Okay? But those ones are going to be cutthroat competition. Like it's not going to be like how Nino and I are saying, just sail them through, sail them through, sail them through. That's going to be cutthroat because it's going to be open to the world. But now, because you've been through this process, you can be able to apply yourselves. And not winning also is a good thing because it gives you that desire and hunger to think and reflect as to why you did not win. Okay? So everybody's going to win if you really want to. And if you apply yourselves and have that hunger, I'm going to tell you guys, ambition maketh a man. That's it. And that desire for knowledge is what's going to make you and set you apart from everybody else. Just keep winning. And we, with all modesty, we've brought you the best of the best of the best. Like, I didn't even know where I was ever going to meet a man like Devon in my life. But someone like Devon came, like Evan. Evan is the guy who behind writing all those Bitcoin courses. Adela, the Bitcoin Khaleesi, Sarah Adami Johnson, Matt Green, Nino himself. Like these are people you can you can meet them. I don't know, probably in an airport when you're crossing each other at the terminals. I don't know, or somewhere you're sat at a football match together. You might potentially never ever talk. I don't know, but the universe works in different ways, and you have all these like 12, 15 mentors with you. Take advantage of it and take this thing seriously. That's all I can say. And to whom much is given, much is required. I keep singing that gospel because I know it applies. And this universe works in weird ways. The more you give back, the more you get. Somehow, some way, I don't know how. Look at Favor, for example. She was constantly giving to the other students. And somehow she's won 2 things. I didn't even know that she won the first thing. Nino didn't tell me about he didn't tell me the winners in particular. So let's just keep doing this. We are launching Crypto Mondays Africa soon. And it was because you guys asked for it. You're like, yo, we need that support closer to Kenya, closer to Uganda, closer to West Africa, Nigeria, Ghana. You asked for it, so we are bringing it. And we are fully going to support you, working with partners like Callistus with Dominium and Nita. We're going to be right in the necks of your wood. Nino, is it next of the hood? Next of the woods? What is it? We're gonna be in your hood though. You know,
Neck of the woods.
neck of the woods. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we're in the hood, man. We're in the building. Shut it down. The other thing is, there's a Telegram group and a Discord group. The WhatsApp group is a bit quiet because we killed the chat on that so that we can just give the instructions and the timetables and all that. But we are now moving into discussion phase. Don't rubbish the platform. Don't bring your own shilling and whatever you want to do. Be focused on this, and opportunities are going to come about.
I forgot to mention that part. I'm sorry. So on the Discord, you were supposed to be able to make channels yourself. I couldn't figure out the permissions or what's wrong. I'm going to create a channel for each of your submissions so that you can see where you'll have a space that is your own to collaborate. And you'll also be able to see how many ideas there were. It's a lot. But for some of you, the ideas were very generic. That's totally okay. This is your first go about it. But we'll build you some spaces as you get your ideas hammered out that this can happen. This is a real, tangible goal, something that could be your own, that will be created for you.
Thank you very much. I think, Nino, that's it. And it's just to emphasize and reiterate that we are here for all of you. It's not over. You've graduated, but it's not over. We're taking it to the next level. We can help you sharpen up to be ready for the hackathon or to the other international programs. We are here with you long term, okay? So, Gabby, back to you.
Thank you so much, Brian. And thank you, Nino. And first of all, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh. To all of the Ideathon winners, to all the Ideathon winners. I thrive on innovation. I thrive on innovation. So I am so absolutely thrilled to see everyone's ideas progress, to see what you've been up to when the time is right. And I am so proud of each and every one of you. And we are so proud of each and every one of you that submitted. As Brian and Nino said, even if you did not win, as Nino said, he came with a great surprise. You have one more week. So definitely polish up those proposals and swing at it and come again, because that's the beauty of achievement in life. You don't have to only try once. You can try and try again until you succeed. And speaking of success, success is nothing without gratitude. So it is my honor and privilege to give the vote of thanks to all of our partners and individuals who came together to make the No Long Ting 2024 Bootcamp and Ideathon a fantastic success. So of course, first of all, we have to say thank you to the man in charge. And he slipped, so let me bring him back up super quickly to the man in charge, the man with the big idea, Attorney Brian Mondo, right? Founder of Crypto Monday Caribbean, a blockchain Lex group, who was the birthplace of this initiative. Thank you so much, Brian. It was everyone's
Thank you,
pleasure.
Gabby.
Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful initiative. And then, of course, we have to thank our partners and our mentors. So running through very, very quickly, HQ NFTs and Journey On for the fantastic minting of the certificates and all of the knowledge that they've supplied. Lawrence Stevens law firm, and Matt Green, attorney Matt Green, for all of his wisdom. We want to thank all of our students as well, for everyone who gave a reflection today as well. Thank you so much for your bravery and your fortitude for speaking up positively and genuinely for the program. We wish to thank CTO Callistus Igueno of Dominion, Nigeria, for speaking and partnering with us. Our Crypto Mondays superstar heroine, Caitlin Argo of Crypto Mondays London and Crypto Monday, and Jake as well of Crypto Mondays Global. Then we wish to thank Adela Bitcoin Khaleesi, Toulon Forrester of Potter Law and the Nakamoto Group for her partnership and mentorship, and Royal Bank of Canada coming in hot with Sarah, everyone's favorite lady and mentor, one of the key favorites, Sarah Adami Johnson. We also want to thank Blockchain Sensei for all of their knowledge and tutelage over the past 2 weeks. Thank you, Keeson and Cole, for coming through. Michael as well, Harding of Blockchain Sensei. And of course, we had a lot of networking and just life soft skills tips as well. So thank you, Destiny Perkins of Miss Black, a Global International Ambassadorship. We want to thank Mr. Devon Eric as well for coming through as well with the motivation, coming to just speak on all things media and compliance and giving tips and tricks for life itself. Nino and our Evan, thank you so much for your partnership in this ideathon, a critical piece of the puzzle, taking it from theory into practice, into real life. And of course, thank you as well to the Erlen Bradshaw Foundation, to everyone, myself, everyone on that end who came together to make this work and to make this partnership complete. Stats London as well, Nucleus Digital, CARICOM, ICT 4D, Golden Ratio Global, and I believe WIT as well too, and London Women in Blockchain Talks as well, Nucleus Digital and AIR as well too. So thank you so much to all of you, and I will say to close, everyone who simply supported. So those of you who are watching the stream who shared, liked, commented, who pushed the reach to get this initiative to where it is, we thank you as well too. So with that, congratulations to the participants, and I hand it over to you, Brian, to just close out.
Thank you so much. Before we finally wrap up, Obakeng wanted to say something real quick. Obakeng, please watch the clock.
Yeah, I definitely want to close that. And this is just related to all the projects with all the different submissions. So I just want to make everybody aware of, especially in terms of some potential funding for projects, or you say that you have because I know we like to put money first, but that's the last option. Some of the protocols that you end up using in your projects, like Optimism, Mode, Solana, I don't know. But I know Optimism for sure has them. They have what you call grants, where when you submit your project and say this is how it contributes to the ecosystem, depending if whether you're building an organization or it's just NGO part, be sure to check out some of the grant options that the protocols have. That's just what I wanted to share.
Thank you so much, Obakeng, and thank you, everybody. So, congratulations to everybody who made it. You all made it because you still have a chance to fix it, fix your assignment, fix your ideathon. Let's keep going. The next NLT is going to be announced. As Nino said, we're going to have 4 NLTs a year and 2 hackathons. So please be in touch. We got you covered. Bye-bye. Take care.